In your FOX61 Business Report, controversy with the latest jobs report, which was not encouraging for July, and it turns out that wasn't even the worst news in the report. The Labor Department estimated that employers added 73,000 jobs in July. The consensus prediction amongst economists was that the number was going to be closer to 110,000. However, you may not be aware, the Labor Department issues revised job numbers for previous months once it gets in more data. Well, the revised numbers for May and June showed much larger drops. May's added job number dropped from an estimate of 144,000 down to 19,000. June's went from 147,000 down to 14,000. So that's a total downward revision for those 2 months of 258,000 jobs. President Trump on the news quickly moved to fire the head of the Labor Department because of those revisions. He called the numbers manipulated, but as of yet gave no evidence that they were. In other news, the European Union's highest court said car makers like Volkswagen are liable for what are called defeat devices. Those are devices designed to cheat emissions tests by activating during the test and then deactivating once the cars are back out on the road. They first came to light in the U.S. in 2015 when the EPA said Volkswagen violated the Clean Air Act by installing them in diesel vehicles. Now, in the European Union, the European Court of Justice ruled that companies would be liable even if vehicles that had the devices met EU standards. The reduction in demand for COVID vaccines is hitting Moderna. That company said it plans to cut 10% of its global workforce by the end of the year. That would leave it with fewer than 5,000 employees. Now, Moderna specializes in mRNA vaccine technology. The company's new RSV vaccine is expected to get regulatory approval later this month. It would be the first mRNA vaccine approved to try to treat or prevent something other than COVID. Moderna has seen its stock drop more than 20% this year.